All right, guys, we're about to go live with Cryptonews today, February 16th, and we are live. You're on Wall Street sizing up. That is the channel. It is February 16th, year of our Lord 2021. This is Cryptonews today. We do it every day. I do it for myself, but I hope you find value in it as well. So with that, let's get started. My stream deck is out, so I've got to go off of the software, which is what we're going to do. You'll see on the screen there that Bitcoin did hit $50,000 today. I believe it topped out at 50,210. It has now retreated down to 48. It's trading between that 48 and 49.5. Let's talk about Doge. So Doge, after months being promoted by Elon Musk, now it's acknowledged that Doge is centralized, right? And so he's offering to pay, which I'm sure you saw the tweets. If you're in crypto like I am, he wants to pay its majority owners to void their accounts, is what he wants to do. Or there was a guy on Twitter who said, why don't you just give him stock, in whatever, Tesla or SpaceX when it goes public. So that he can assume control of the project, and he being Elon Musk, right? So some news and notes for us misfits. Incoming SEC Chairman Gary Gensler he's pro crypto from what I hear, is seeking an ethics waiver to allow him to receive royalty payments from his intellectual property rights in his MIT Media Lab cryptocurrency online course. He actually wrote a cryptocurrency online course at MIT. So yeah, I'd say he's on our side. Osprey Bitcoin Trust, I believe I've got it here. Went public today. It's at 59. Traded sideways. Went as low as 50. It's about 50, 56 right now. It looks like it went up to about 59. Like I said, it's a challenger of the behemoth. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, has begun trading on the over-the-counter. OBTC boasts it has a lower management fee, which is 0.5 to, I believe GBTC is right about 2. So far lower, which is good to see. And BlockFi will be coming on next, and I'll talk about them in just a second. But the product levies additional charges, including custody and legal fees. So be careful with that if you invest in OBTC here. All right. A researcher from the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, his name is Fabian Schär, suggests that here's for your DeFi guys. DeFi protocols potentially contribute to a more robust, transparent financial infrastructure. Tell us something we don't know. Although DeFi could provide traditional financial services in a more open, interoperable, and transparent way, Schär notes that DeFi is still a niche market with certain risks. Risk being what? The damn hacks. I know you guys want to write the code as fast as you can. I know you developers do, because I've worked with you. I've been a project manager many times. I've written a little code way back in the day on AS400, if any of you boys know that. But anyway, my point is that, look, you've got to write security in from the get-go, from step one, right? You cannot forget that, and I think that's the problem right now. But that's okay, because we need to break things, and DeFi's we all know it's got a long way to go, but it is climbing the hill. He goes on to praise DeFi and continues in his conclusion. DeFi has unleashed a wave of innovation. Atomic swaps, autonomous liquidity pools, decentralized stablecoins, and my favorite, flash loans, are just a few of many examples that show the great potential of this ecosystem. Fully agree. Here we go, BlockFi. So if you go to the BlockFi page, it's the future of finance. They're about to come out with a credit card, but they're also about to come up with this BlockFi Bitcoin Trust, right? It says it has now launched. It's launched with low management fees. It's not public just yet, but I'm sure it's going that way. Management fees is 1.75% all in, and it already has 30 million in AUM, that is assets under management. All right. I don't have a lot of news today, but I do have this one. So the billionaire, by the way, this is what's going on in Texas. Our power, it's 7 degrees here. Our power grid is completely frozen up because we have 10,000 plus wind towers, and half of them don't work in the ice. They're figuring this out now, right? And so we've 23% of our my son just walked in my live stream. But anyway, I want to talk about billionaire Sam Bankman, SBF. SBF is one of Joe Biden's largest campaign donors. The 28-year-old Nash, I'm streaming here, buddy. I'll be in there in just a minute, okay? You can watch your show soon. The 28-year-old estimate his net worth in New York Magazine is mostly an illiquid $10 billion. But here's the thing: he runs FTX, which processes millions of dollars in derivatives, and it's an exchange. But also did U.S. It processed millions of dollars in U.S. election-based futures contracts, Trump and Biden, which is now in a post-settlement status. New York Magazine confirmed that SBF was personally betting on the election outcome and netted a non-trivial profit. Not a trivial profit, a non-trivial. That means big. They go, and this guy's got all kinds of issues. So in manipulating, supposedly he made his money from what I read in the intellectual is that he made his money from the arbitrage between Bitcoin in the U.S. and Japan. Literally put people on planes, flew them over there, went to the banks, and they exchanged from the Bitcoin here and there. There was such a large gap. I want to say it's about 10%, but it never moved. Now, this is years ago, though, right? So in 2019, Bitcoin Manipulation Abatement, BMA LLC, filed a $150 million lawsuit in California federal court against FTX. Now, although it got dismissed, this exchange did happen on Twitter, which was very public, which nobody really knew at the time what was going on. But Binance CEO CZ tweeted that futures exchange market maker attacked Binance, but failed to cause harm on September 15, 2019. CZ then followed up in another tweet, followed up an hour later saying, had a chat with the client, it was an accident due to a bad parameter on their side, not intentional. Okay? SBF was a sushi token holder, right? So SBF, just so you know, he was a token holder in SushiSwap since inception of the popularized DeFi project. Synthetics Liquidity Protocol CEO pointed out that an account associated with the FTX was at times responsible for 20 to 30% of SushiSwap's total locked value. Chef Nomi, the lead developer of SushiSwap, exit scammed at a heist worth $15 million in September 6th of 2020. Curiously, Chef Nomi decided to transfer control of SushiSwap, all of SushiSwap, to SBF, saying, "I'm sorry if my decision did not follow what was expected of you." It was his tweet. Following this, a rumor circulated on Twitter that SBF was Chef Nomi all along or otherwise connected to him. So that's it, guys. My son's calling me. I don't know what's going on. So watch your six. Go hard in the paint. Crypto News Daily. We're here every day. Thanks, guys. Cheers.